road to the Stanley Cup final in their inaugural season. Now they're in a bit of a hold. Their first time trailing in the series. 2-1 is the series in Game 4 as we head to Game 4 against the Penguins. And all these 3 games were pretty close. Let's take a look at the 3 games that have happened. 5-3 was the final in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh winning that one. Oshawa was up 3-2 with about a minute to go, and Pittsburgh scored 3 goals in the final minute to win it. Game 2, a Jaron Spurgeon OT winner was the hero there, so that split the series. And then with the score 6-2, Oshawa was able to come back, tie the game at 6 with about 4 minutes left to go in the game. Pittsburgh scored 4 goals, including 2 empty netters, making it 10-6 to final. And that's where we sit in a crucial Game 4 because Oshawa does not want to go down 3-1 as we head back to Pittsburgh. So looking to tie the series, split the series like they did in Pittsburgh. Now they're trying to do that at home in Oshawa. We're going to go with the alternate pink, which we like. And we'll give the Penguins their 2018-2019 stadium. Now Oshawa is going to be starting Jacob Markstrom, who gave up 6 goals in yesterday's game number 3. So let's see if he can have a bounce back performance. But he has been playing great up till about Game 3 of this series. It's going to be in Oshawa, the 32s versus the Penguins. Who's going to come away with the win here in Game 4 in Oshawa? It's Matt Murray versus Jacob Markstrom. Net Murray 10-2-2, 2.54 GA, 918 save percentage, and 1 shot. Those are really good stats for the Murray Nader. Then Jacob Markstrom 9-3, 3.43, 876 save percentage. Not so good for the Markstrom and Nader. And now Duchesne Crosby ready to take the opening faceoff here in Game 4 in Oshawa. And we are underway. Crosby winning the faceoff and taking it over to Letang. Letang gives it back to Crosby, who gives it to Kessel, who gets it stolen away by Gudbranson. Here's Yanni Gourde coming in the other way. Gourde with a nice little move. Oh my goodness, I've never seen that move done on a play. And that was just electric, that move. If he could have found a way to make that pass for a goal, that would have been huge. Now to Foley coming back the other way. Here's to Foley, nice little toe drag. Over to Gourde, can't get to it. The puck's just lying there. Now Kessel comes away with it. Here's Schultz. Schultz over to Crosby. Crosby stops and makes a nice pass, but that's taken away by Duchesne. And here's Duchesne coming the other way. Nice little move to get around the defenseman. Here's Gourde. Gourde trying to drop it, but it's taken by Crosby, who gets hit by Burns. Now Pittsburgh coming back on 2-on-2 though. Here's Letang. Over to Malkin. Malkin shooting. Save there by Markstrom. His first shot. A rebound and a save there. A good glove save there by Markstrom. Now Gustafsson getting up to Duchesne. Duchesne looking at Gourde. Gourde taking a shot. Puck just lying there. Can't get it through. It hits off the leg and then it goes right into the lap of Matt Murray. And we're going to get a line changed. 4 minutes gone into the first period of game number 4. Now it's Henrique versus Gensel. Gensel ties up Henrique in the faceoff and Horkvist comes away. Pittsburgh Penguins' second line was phenomenal in Game 3, coming with a great game. And that almost was another great play. Markstrom is just a dive for right there. And great save. Buxton making a nice move around the defenseman. And that second line is picking up where they left off yesterday. 21 points, 9 goals, 21 points from getting Malkin, which leads the team. That second line was such a huge factor in Game 3. Henrique wins the defensive faceoff zone. Here's Lee. Lee making the pass out to Spurgeon. Spurgeon 1-on-2. Passes over to Henrique. Henrique takes a shot. It's a blocker save there by Murray. Now Henrique staying with it. Here's Spurgeon. Spurgeon getting the pass back to him. Here's Spurgeon coming in. Doesn't get the hook. Now attack to Riley Smith. Riley Smith getting hit by Gensel and he's getting his stick knocked out of him. Now Buxton trying to make a pass and it's stolen. But Gensel steals it right back. Here's Jake Gensel to Horkvist. Horkvist shot. Rebound! And another good save there by Markstrom. Here's Soderberg coming in. Soderberg looking to make a pass right to Anders Lee and scores! Anders Lee open up the scoring here in Game 4. 1-0 Oshawa. Lee's 6th of the playoffs. And that one was assisted by Soderberg. A nice little pass. Gets around the defense with 2-on-2. And then on one knee almost, Anders Lee able to put it just in a little pocket into the back of the net. And that is going to be the game's opening goal. Lee's 6th of the playoffs from Carl Soderberg and Alex Chiasson. Now Soderberg wins the faceoff again. Here's Samuel Morin. He's been playing for the injured Mark Giordano, the rookie. Looking to make a pass in front. Oh, and nearly gets a good chance in front of that was Borchewski, but he can't get it past Murray. Where he misses high and wide, I should say. Aston Reese, make a pass, and Markstrom's coming out to play with a great save there. A sprawling save. Now Chason coming with Kaapo Kakko. Looks to Kaapo Kakko, takes a shot. Oh, and a glove save there by Murray. Jacob Markstrom looking strong in the first 9 minutes of this game. He's been tested, and he's come up to the challenge. He's going to have a big game if Oshawa were to tie the series. Here's Gustafsson to Perreault. Perreault looking to make a pass. Oh, and it went back to Rodriguez, who won the face-off, but it can't get through to him. Now Burns knocks off the Pittsburgh player off it, but Pittsburgh keeps the poke check in. Here's Gustafsson around the net. Got skating room. Here's Gustafsson making a pass over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez coming in, looking to make a pass. Can't get it to Perreault, but Perreault gets it back on his stick. Now Burns over to Ryan Strome to Gustafsson. Gustafsson taking a shot, hits off a stick, and the deflection is saved there by Matt Murray. 10 minutes gone in the first period. Honors lead with the only goal of the game. Here's Duchesne. Wins the face off to Gore. Gore tries to go back to Duchesne, but hits off the stick and goes wide. Now Spurgeon tries to go D to D. Gets it to his defenseman partner Bogosian. Now Duchesne gets it stolen by Malkin. Here's Crosby. Crosby to Schultz. Kessel now has it. Over to Schultz. Schultz shot. Saved there by Markstrom. Now Bogosian will get out of harm's way as he gets it to Foley. Foley makes a pass to Duchesne. Duchesne takes a shot. Hits off a skate and goes the other way. Now Crosby coming in with Kessel on a 2-on-1. Here's Kessel with it. Kessel stops, shoots from a bad angle, and that's a save there by Markstrom. Now Bogosian gets it stolen by Crosby. Now Kessel to Malkin. Malkin shoots. It hits off Spurgeon and goes back to Pittsburgh. But now Duchesne skating with it. Duchesne makes a nice little spin around it, but can't get around both defensemen for Pittsburgh. Here's Aston Reese to Crosby on a 2-on-1. Crosby stops. Looking to make a pass there. Rebound just lying there. Aston Reese coming away with it. Shooting. And a save there by Markstrom. Now it's Duchesne with it. Over to Riley Smith. Riley Smith cutting to the middle. Nice little move there. Taking a shot. Glove saved there by Murray. Now it's Duchesne around the net to Lee. Lee looking to the point to Henrique. Henrique skating with it. Now to Riley Smith. Riley Smith with a shot. Hits off a body and goes wide. Aston Reese to Simon. Here comes Derek Simon with it. He's getting poke check, but he still stays with it. Simon skating. Stopping. Looking to make a pass, and it's stolen by Lee. And Lee gets out of harm's way as Henrique gets around Letang. Here's Henrique. He's got Riley Smith with him, but can't get it. Henrique somehow gets the puck on his stick, but can't get it to Riley Smith. Now Hornqvist coming the other way. He was huge in game 2. This line was huge. Bukestad taking a shot. Hits off a skate and goes wide. Now Bukestad gets the puck on his stick to Hornqvist. A shot. Good save there by by Markstrom. Now Riley Smith can't get it out. Pittsburgh just putting on a little bit of pressure right now. Finally they do. Gustafsson able to come away with it and skate away with it. Now Kaapo Kakko looking to make a move. Nice little toe drag. Nice little pass there. Scores! What a move by Kaapo Kakko. Lead to the goal for Riley Smith. His second of the playoffs. What a goal at Oshawa. Getting some insurance here in game number 4. Kaapo Kakko, nice little move. Toe drag around the defenseman. Backhand pass to Riley Smith, who lifts it over the pad of the sprawling Matt Murray. And an excellent finish there with about a minute left to go in the first period. That is a huge goal. It's Smith's second from Kaapo Kakko and Gustafsson. Now Kaapo Kakko coming with it again. Stops, passes to Moran. Moran taking a shot. That was a glove save there by Murray. So Oshawa with a 2-0 lead with 26 seconds left in the first period. Face-off won by Soderberg to Kaapo Kakko. Now Borcheski shot through the screen, and it's a save there by Markstrom. Now Kaapo Kakko coming in, trying to go to the backhand. Save there by Murray, and that'll do it for the first period. 2-0 Oshawa. Goals from Anders Lee and Riley Smith. Shots are 13-10 in favor of Pittsburgh. As we mentioned earlier, Jacob Markstrom coming out to play. 13 big saves in that first period, shutting out the Penguins from scoring in that first period. Now second period is underway. Duchesne loses that face-off to Crosby. Letang kicks it over to Schultz. Schultz coming in past the blue line. Schultz skating, making a pass over to Letang. Letang to Malkin, back to Letang. Letang looking to Schultz, and then gives it away. It's picked up by Tyler Toffoli. So with Foley, nice little move there at the blue line. Over to Gustafsson. Gustafsson takes out a slap shot and winded into that one, and saved there by Murray. Or walked into that one, I should say. Now Malkin coming down the lane. He's going to get hit by Burns, and Gustafsson goes the other way. Here's Toffoli to Duchesne. Duchesne, nice little toe drag. Takes a shot. It's a stick in by Murray and into the corner. Now Crosby coming with it. He gives it away to Duchesne. Duchesne still gets hit by Crosby as he's trying to make a play at center ice. Now Crosby coming in, stopping, looking to make a pass. Now gets it, the point shot, wide of the net, and Brent Burns comes away with it. Burns gives it away though, as Crosby, you cannot give it away, and that's going to result in a tripping penalty, and the Penguins are going to go to a power play. All because Brent Burns couldn't clear the zone. Penguins with their first power play of the night. Tripping the call on Brent Burns. Oshawa wins the faceoff and gets it out of the zone. Now it's picked up by Schultz at center ice. Here's Schultz. Schultz gets hit there. Now McCann coming in. McCann taking a shot. Saved there by Markstrom. And Henrique will come back the other way. Here's Henrique looking to make a move. Going wide. Taking a shot. Glove saved there by Murray. Now Soderberg getting close. Soderberg with a shot saved by Murray. And this penalty kill for Oshawa is doing a great job. Soderberg to Barecki. Barecki fans on the shot. And now Bukestad one-on-one with Bogosian. But Soderberg and company are doing a great job defensively on the penalty kill. Here's McCann to Aston Reese. Shot. Good save there by Markstrom. Another shot. And that's a glove save by Jacob Markstrom, who will hold on to it with 44 seconds left to go on the power play. Pittsburgh's top power play line coming up against Yanni Gordon and Adam Henrique. Face-off won by Henrique. And that puck is going to be dumped down on the penalty kill. Matt Murray going to hold on to it? Yes, he will with 26 seconds. That was a bit of a bizarre play. No one was around the Pittsburgh goaltender, and yet he decided to cover it for a defensive zone faceoff. Here's Kessel though. After the faceoff, won by Crosby. Here's Hornqvist. Hornqvist coming in, trying to make a pass back to Kessel. It's stolen away by Yannick Gord, and Oshawa with a great job in killing this penalty. Gord taking a shot, hits off a body, and that penalty has expired. So no harm, no foul on the Brent Burns trip. But here's Chris Letang stopping, coming in, hasn't taken the shot yet. Crosby gets the puck. Now it's back to Letang, who gets the pass from Malkin. Letang skating with it, drops to Kessel, to Crosby, to Malkin. Malkin on the backhand, saved there by Markstrom. And Gustafsson will come away with it. Nice little pass to Duchesne, but just out of his reach. Now Kessel to Malkin. Malkin getting hit there in the corner by Brent Burns. And now Gustafsson will come away with it. Nearly gets a stick poke check by Crosby. Gets out of harm's way. Here's Anders Lee. Lee trying to make a move around Dimlin. Couldn't do it. Here's Kessel giving it right to Anders Lee, who nearly had a wide open chance, but Matt Murray covers up quickly. So nothing to worry about there. Face off won by Soderberg. Bogosian with a shot. Walks into that. Saved there by Murray. Now Dimlin coming away with it. Over to Simon. Simon going to get blasted into the corner there by Spurgeon. Now Chason coming in. Nice little move. Chason all alone. Nice little individual effort there by Chason. But Matt Murray makes the save. Here's Simon with it. Simon coming in to the red line. He gets hit by Spurgeon again. Now Chason coming away with it. Chason over to Soderberg. Soderberg taking a shot. Blocker save there by Murray. Here's Simon coming back the other way. Over to McCann. McCann stopping back to Simon. Simon just misses the side of the net. Here's McCann with it. Over to Simon, but it's stolen by Bogosian. And now the puck goes to Soderberg. Soderberg, 1-on-2, trying to make a pass. And there's going to be a hooking call, and they're going to be Oshawa's first power play. So Oshawa going to the power play for the first time tonight. It's going to be a hooking call. Could have prevented a goal, so it probably was a good penalty. Let's see if Pittsburgh can kill the penalty. Duchesne wins the faceoff. Here's Gustafsson. Gustafsson to Gord. Gord coming in. Gord looking at Toffoli. Toffoli with a shot. And a quick glove save there by Matt Murray. Just snagged it out of midair. Oshawa looking to extend their lead. Here's Duchesne on the faceoff on the power play. Duchesne wins it to Burns. Oh, Burns nearly took the shot there. He loves that shot. But still skating with it. Burns still skating with it. Burns coming in. Taking a shot. Saved there by Matt Murray. And we'll do this again. Another face-off, this time to the left of Matt Murray. Duchesne wins the face-off to Burns. Burns trying to make a move. Does make the move. Drops it to Duchesne. Duchesne gives it to Burns. Nice little give and go there between the two. Burns takes the shot. Takes the shot. Oh, and that just misses the net. A missile on the shot there by Burns. Now Bluger comes away with it to Letang. Letang over to Crosby, shorthanded. Crosby making a pass there to Johnson. Johnson shorthand. Can't get the shot off. And now it's Matt Duchesne coming the other way. He's got Chris Letang with him. But he gives it to Burns on the drop pass. And Burns takes a shot. And that nearly goes in. And then Brent Burns' pass just goes awry. And out of the way of Jared Spurgeon. Now Pittsburgh with just 10 seconds left killing the penalty. It looked like they're going to kill it. Here's Yanni Gord. Gord over to Burns. Burns makes a nice little move there at center ice. Nice little toe drag there. Burns stopping. Trying to get to Riley Smith. He can't. Now Burns again. Oh, and another pass just out of the reach. There was someone there in front of the net, but he couldn't get to him. And here's Markstrom behind the net to Burns. Burns over to Riley Smith. He's got 1 goal tonight. Smith makes a nice little move around the defenseman, but then he gets hit on the boards and it's kept in though. Henrique gives it over to Lee. Lee to the blue line to Capo to Riley Smith. Here's Henrique with it. Henrique stops. Gives it to Riley Smith. Riley Smith to Lee. A shot. Rebound. Riley Smith had it, but he couldn't get in net. On net. And then Henrique gets hit in the corner and Pittsburgh comes away with it. Here's Simon with it. Simon making a move at the blue line. Making another move there. Makes a pass in front. Rebound. 2 guys alone in front and Markstrom comes up to save. Big save there by Oshawa's goalie. Now Evan Rodriguez on the 4th line coming out. Here's Rodriguez dropping it to Strome. Strome taking a shot. It hits off a pad and saved there by Murray. Now Rodriguez to Lee. And it's now Crosby one-on-one with Samuel Moran. And Moran doing a good job, but now he passes over to Hornqvist. Hornqvist with a shot. Pad save there by Markstrom. Now Gensel skating with it. Gensel making a move and passing it over to Letang. Then Schultz gets it, and there's going to be a tripping call with 1:45 left to go. Pittsburgh gets their 2nd power play of the game. Oshawa a little confused and a little all over that place, and that resulted in the penalty. But 1 for 1 on the penalty kill, Oshawa is. Here's a second chance. Henrique loses the faceoff. It's Kessler to Letang. Shot hits off the blocker of Markstrom. And now Bukestad in front of the net. Bukestad taking a shot. Glove save. His puck's in the air. It's off Markstrom. It's just lying there. Another play. Oh, and Markstrom comes away with it. He doesn't cover it up, though. Bogosian. Outlet pass over to Soderberg. Soderberg. Nice little move around the defenseman. Oh, but he can't stay with it. Now Pittsburgh coming back the other way. No, they give it away. Here's Henrique now. Henrique stopping. Taking a shot. Glove save there by Murray, who did a good job in cutting down the angle. So a little bit of a interesting play as the puck went into the air, hit off the back of Jacob Markstrom, but then no harm resulted in the plays. The puck never ended up in the back of the net. Hit there by Burns. Burns just saucering it down the ice and killing some time on the penalty. 20 seconds left to go on the period and 35 seconds left to go on the power play. Here's Bukestad. Now Gensel has it to Schultz. Schultz takes a shot. Somehow Markstrom comes up with the save. He didn't even see that. But he's coming up big here in Game 4 after a really poor performance in Game 3. Face-off won by Henrique. Markstrom 23 saves in this one. And that is going to do it through 2 periods as Henrique might take a shot in. It hits off the skate of Letang and that'll do it for 2 periods. 23 saves for Jacob Markstrom. He stopped all 23, but this is the 3rd and final period. It's 2-0 Oshawa. No goals in that 2nd period. Goals in the 1st period from Anders Lee and Riley Smith. And Anders Lee will see himself in the penalty box for just about a few more seconds. Just about a dozen more seconds. Henrique loses the faceoff. Here's Hornqvist skating down the wing. Hornqvist trying to make a play. Pass it over to Kessel. Kessel to Crosby. Crosby taking a shot. Saved there by Markstrom through a screen. Now Soderberg with Lee out of the box, nearly tried to spring him, but can't get the pass to him. Here's Soderberg over to Crosby. Crosby getting hit by Burns. Burns now skating with it. Burns is going to pass it around the net. And it's picked up by Kessel. Here's Crosby to Hornqvist. Hornqvist skating down the wing. Pass to Kessel. Kessel still has it. Nearly gets picked off by Anders Lee. And now Anders Lee does pick up the pass, but Crosby steals it right back. Here's Kessel. Over to Malkin. Malkin making a move around Spurgeon, but can't make a move around the other defenseman. Burns. Shot by Hornqvist. Glove save there by Markstrom. And looks like there's an injured Penguin right there. No, it's Hornqvist coming away with it now. Hornqvist needs a pass to Crosby. Puck is just lying there. Markstrom puts his skate to the back of the post and somehow is able to keep that puck out. Jacob Markstrom having a performance of his life right now in the biggest game of his life. Here's Crosby winning the faceoff. Pass right there. Good save there by Markstrom. Puck's behind the net. It's picked up by Duchesne. Duchesne skating with his line mates. Now it's Toffoli. Toffoli winding up, taking a slap shot. Ooh, and that just missed the net. But able to keep it in for a moment. It was Zach Bogosian, but now Letang gives up to Simon. Simon coming out 2-on-1. So trying to make a pass, and a good defensive play there by Jared Spurgeon. Here's Toffoli. Toffoli with it. Coming in. Skating around the defense, but still has the puck, and he finally gets it knocked off. Letang over to Simon. Simon over to Schultz. Now Aston Reese has it. Aston Reese tries to dump it in, but it's taken away by Oshawa. Here's Bogosian. Bogosian gives it away. Oh, and a terrible giveaway there. And all Jacob Markstrom can do is just cover it up because Oshawa is getting a little sloppy here in the third period. Pittsburgh has yet to score, but at this rate, it could be a bit problematic for Oshawa if they continue to play this way. Face off one. Dumoulin has the puck on his stick. Doesn't elect to shoot. Goes around the net. Pass to Runehendo. Dumoulin to Runehendo. Over to Patterson. Runehendo takes a shot. And it just goes wide of the net. Here's Voracek trying to get it out. And now Pittsburgh with a shot. Glove saved there by Markstrom. Tries to come away with it. And then finally there's a giveaway. And Voracek was able to get up to Kapokako. Kapokako looking to make a move. Still has it with it, but he's knocked off by Dumoulin. And then hit there in the corner, and we're going to have a delay penalty. And we're going to have the first fight of the series. It's Chiasson and Beluga. After he hits Dumoulin in the corner, it's Beluga going right after Chiasson. He's taking a little bit of a beating there from Chiasson. And now Beluga gets a couple shots of his own. Chiasson with a nice little uppercut. A nice little hit, knocks his helmet. A couple more punches, and Beluga will be done. And finally, he loses the fight. Chiasson. How long is he going to go to the penalty? Is it going to be 2? It's going to be 5. We saw a 5-minute penalty in a crucial moment in the game yesterday. Are the refs going to issue another penalty? Well, let's take a look. And the call is 2 minutes for boarding. So not the 5-minute major that we saw in Game 3. 0 for 2, Pittsburgh. Oh, and they just scored super quickly right off the face-off. And who else? Sidney Crosby. And it's now 2-1. I told you this game is far from over. 11:51 left to go in the period. 2-1. Crosby's 8th from Hornqvist and Schultz. A key face-off win there from Crosby set up that goal. Pittsburgh coming the other way. Here's Gustafsson. Gustafsson over to Toffoli. Toffoli making a move around the defenseman. Doesn't get hooked. No call there. Now Burns over to Gustafsson. Gustafsson trying to get to Gore, but it's taken away by Pittsburgh. Here's Malkin with it. Malkin to Kessel. Kessel skating with it. Kessel stopping. Kessel making a play to Malkin. Malkin wide open to Crosby and scores! And Pittsburgh, just like that, 2 goals from the captain, Sid the Kid, and we are tied at 2. 2-all in Game 4. Just like that, Pittsburgh comes back. Face-off won by Henrique. Now Henrique gets the pass back on the face-off. Takes a slap shot. Glove save there by Matt Murray. Pittsburgh in a little bit of getting some momentum after scoring 2 goals. One in the power play, one not, but Crosby with 2 of them, both of them coming from the captain. Henrique over to Bogosian. Now it's Spurgeon. Spurgeon taking a shot. Rebound there. Oh, and what a save there! Matt Murray absolutely robbing Adam Henrique on that one. Now Pittsburgh coming the other way. Here's Pittsburgh taking a shot. Saved by Markstrom, and the puck goes into the corner. And it's Bogosian skating with it. Over to Lee. Lee over to Henrique. Henrique making a move around the defenseman. No, can't do it. Schultz comes away with it. Now Gensel skating with it. Gensel getting hit in the corner by Spurgeon. Now Bogosian. Outlet pass over to Lee. Lee looking to Henrique. Henrique taking a shot. Glove save there. Though the rebound. Terrible giveaway. Riley Smith nearly had his second of the night. Now also putting on a little bit of pressure here. Game 4. Game tied at 2. Bukestad coming in. Stops. Taking a shot. Hits off Bogosian's skate and goes wide. And the pass up to Henrique. Here's Henrique with it. Stopping. Faking with it. Still with it. Trying to make a pass in front. Now Henrique picks up his own rebound. And it's a save there by Matt Murray. Now Hornqvist getting worked in by Strome in the corner. Now Simon coming away with it. Here's Derek Simon making a pass to Strome. And Strome gives it away to Gensel. And now Gensel trying to go around Burns. He does get around Burns. He stops. He makes a pass to Aston Reese. Aston Reese. Back to Gensel. To Aston Reese. Oh, a pass there in front. Oh, and he's wide open there was Brandon Russ. And it's a save there by Jacob Markstrom, keeping this game at 2. 4:42 left to go in the third. Tie game, 2-2. Duchesne loses the faceoff. Now Schultz over to Letang. Now it's Aston Reese with the shot. It hits off Duchesne, and now Duchesne's skating with it. Here's Duchesne looking to come in. The captain, the assistant captain, I should say, just shoots it high and wide for Oshawa. Now to Foley, to Gord. Gord taking a shot, and that's saved there by Matt Murray on the glove save on Yanni Gord. Here's Aston Reese. It's stolen away by Yanni Gord. Gord coming the other way. Over to Duchesne. Duchesne looks, taking a shot, and another glove save there by Matt Murray. Sidney Crosby, 2 goals here in the third period, brought Pittsburgh back. Has tied this game at 2. Oshawa looking to tie this series at 2. Now Carl Soderberg loses that faceoff. It's Soderberg skating with it. He's going to get hit there by Letang. Now it's Chason with the puck on the stick. Rebound there. Kako, another chance. Oh, that was a glorious chance there for Oshawa. Now it's Crosby coming away with it. Here's Sid the Kid. He's got some speed. Makes a move around the corner. Stops. Passes it up. And Crosby gives it away. Here's Soderberg now. Giving it to Kako. Final minute of the period. The flashy fist. Takes a slap shot. Glove save there by Matt Murray. And looks like the next goal is going to be the game winner. Will we need overtime again in this series? Duchesne ties up his guy at the defensive faceoff. Here's Burns with it. Burns taking a slap shot. Rebound. Duchesne with another chance. And 2 saves there by Matt Murray. Now Letang over to Gudbranson. Gudbranson will dump it in. It's picked up by Gustafsson. Gustafsson coming around the net. Making a pass over to Toffoli. Now it's a 3-on-2 for Oshawa. Here's Toffoli with it. Looking to make a pass. Stop. Take the shot. Rebound. And it's a pad save there. Now Gord in the corner being worked hard. Pittsburgh coming away with it. Gudbranson dumping it back in again. Now Spurgeon goes around the net. Spurgeon skating with it. Looking to make the pass over to Duchesne. He gets it to Duchesne. But Duchesne gets knocked back in. And somehow that's not considered offside. Pittsburgh coming in. Dying seconds of the period. Gudbranson. Now it's Kessel behind the net. And here's Kessel again to Schultz. Back to Kessel in front of the net. Save! A huge save by Matt Murray. With time about to expire in the period. That would have been the game. Next goal would have been the game, but that was nearly the icing on the cake for Pittsburgh. Wide open. Jacob Markstrom coming up with a huge save and with about a second left to go in the period. We're going to surely need overtime. And yes, for the second time in this series, Game 2 saw Jared Spurgeon, as you just saw him highlighted there, was the OT winner. Shot 38-32. We need the extra overtime frame. Do we need one overtime frame, or will we need more? Let's find out, as it's 2-2. The next goal will either make the series 3-1 for Pittsburgh or tie the series up at 2. Duchesne loses the face-off to Crosby as we start overtime. Here's Schultz. Schultz getting hit there by Toffoli. Now Burns comes away with it. Burns, nice little play. Here's Burns with Toffoli. Burns makes a pass to Toffoli. Can't get it through to him. Oh, that would have been the icing on the cake right there. Here's Malkin. Malkin over to Schultz. Schultz coming in. Schultz looking to make a move. And that's right to Kessel. And the puck's just lying there. But it's coming away from Oshawa. Here's Gustafsson. Over to Duchesne. Duchesne gets knocked. And it's going to be considered icing call. And there's going to be no fight going on over here. So icing call 2 minutes into overtime frame. Big defensive face-on for Matt Duchesne, who has not been great on the face-off draw today, like he was in Game 3. Now Malkin with a quick shot. Oh, and that was a great save there by Markstrom. Here's Toffoli with it. Toffoli, nice little toe drag. Shoots! Oh, and that just misses the net. Now Kessel coming the other way. Kessel making a move over to passing it to Malkin. Malkin hit by Gustafsson, and the puck lands on the stick of Duchesne. Now Duchesne skating with it. Duchesne making a pass over to Burns. Burns trying to get the pass, but it's now taken back by Pittsburgh. Here's Crosby over to Dumoulin. Back to Crosby. Oh, and a great toe save there by Markstrom on Crosby. Here's Lee over to Riley Smith. Riley Smith looking to make a move. Can make a move. Now stops to Lee. The point to the shot. Rebound. Another one by Lee. Oh, a couple good saves there by Matt Murray. Every shot in overtime is going to be just heart racing, palpitating for these goaltenders. Any shot could go in right now. Hits are 30-22 in favor of Oshawa. Here's Henry. Wins the faceoff. Bogosian to Anders Lee. Lee skating with it. To Henry. Henry to Riley Smith. Oh, and that's a great save there on Riley Smith. Now Riley Smith makes a play at the blue line. Here's Henry. Henry trying to make a move around the defenseman. And he's going to get knocked down. And we're going to have a penalty. It's going to be a tripping penalty on Dumoulin. And that is a huge penalty as Oshawa is going to go to the power play. Their second of the night here in overtime. Duchesne trying to win the faceoff, doesn't win the faceoff, and the puck is dumped down the ice. Around the net is Spurgeon. Spurgeon over to Toffoli. Toffoli coming in. Over to Duchesne. Duchesne taking a shot, hits off a skate and goes just awry. Now Aston Reese coming in. To Johnson. Back to Aston Reese. Who gets hit there by Murray. Now Johnson with a backhand shot, a weak shot, and it's covered up by Jacob Markstrom. 1:13 left to go in the power play here in overtime. Now Adam Henrique with the defensive face-off zone win. Lee gives it back to Henrique. Henrique over to Smith. Smith stopping, making a pass, and that's stolen by Beluga, who just dumps it down. A bad pass there by Riley Smith. Now Gustafson has it from behind the net. Comes away with it. Passes over to Anders Lee. Anders Lee coming in. Stops, takes a shot, hits off his skate and goes wide. Oshawa not really able to get anything going with 20 seconds left on this power play. Pass to Anders Henrique, and we're going to have another penalty there, it looks like. Here's Anders Lee with a shot. Rebound! No, it hits off his skate. And we're going to have another penalty, and it's going to be a 5-on-3 for 2 seconds. And it's Sidney Crosby going to the boards, going to the penalty for charging. So Oshawa going to a 5-on-3 with 2 seconds. This will be a big face-off. It's won by Burns. Here's Burns coming in, taking a shot. Saved there by Murray. Here's Burns again. Burns gets a poke checked in, and I'll dump down there. So Oshawa gifted another chance here on the power play. Here's Spurgeon around the net, skating with it. He's got plenty of room. Pass up to Duchesne. Duchesne over to Gord. Gord to Toffoli. Can't get it to him though. Now McCann tries to give it away, but it's stolen by Duchesne. Duchesne looking to make a pass to Gord. Gord taking a shot in close. Blocker saved there by Murray. And then Gord hit in the corner, and Dumoulin will just knock it down, but not far. Spurgeon over to Burns. Gives it up to Yanni Gord. Gord tries to make a pass back, but it's knocked away by Pittsburgh, and Oshawa will have to retreat from the Pittsburgh zone. Here's Burns with it. Burns making a pass to Duchesne, trying to go one-timer, but stolen by Jared McCann and dumped down. 3 seconds left to go in the power play. Their second power play in overtime. Here's Spurgeon. Up to Anders Lee. Lee coming in. Looking at Riley Smith. Can't get it through, but Burns coming with it. Shot, rebound there. Henrique, another chance. And a save there by Matt Murray. And Oshawa can't capitalize on either two of their power plays here in overtime. Here's Spurgeon with it. Up to Henrique. Henrique, nice little move there at the blue line. Gives it to Riley Smith. Back to Henrique. No, it's taken away by Dumoulin. And now Bukestad up to Beluga. Beluga taking a shot. Easy glove save there by Markstrom. Passes it off to Brent Burns. He gives it to Henrique. Henrique over to Anders Lee, who gets a poke check by Dumoulin. Now Dumoulin coming the other way. He's got a step on Brent Burns. Takes a shot. And it's a save there by Jacob Markstrom. So 12 minutes into the overtime frame. And still no scoring. No one has scored the game winner. Soderberg loses the faceoff. Letang gets it stolen by Capo Caco. He gives it to Chiasson. Chiasson back to Capo Caco. He takes a slap shot off the post. Nearly the game winner there, but can't beat the post. He beats Matt Murray, but he couldn't beat the post. Now Pittsburgh coming back the other way. Shot. Good save there on the one-timer by Markstrom. Now to Schultz. Schultz over to Letang. Back to Schultz. To Hornquist. Schultz skating with it. Getting hit there. And a good play by Capo Caco, the rookie, playing some key minutes. Passing over to Chiasson. Chiasson with a shot. Hits off Letang's stick and stays wide. Chiasson nearly picks off again. Now Malkin has it. Malkin making a move at the blue line. He'll dump it around the net. It's picked up. Kessel with a quick shot. Now Pittsburgh still putting pressure on. Here's Letang. Over to Schultz. Malkin over to Kessel. Oh, and a good block shot there by Oshawa. Chiasson trying to get around Letang. He does. Looking to make a pass, but no one was available. Chiasson coming out alone. Another chance. Chiasson wide open in front of the net, but couldn't beat Murray. Here's Pittsburgh coming out. Nice move by Malkin. Malkin with the pass. Good stick poke check there by Bogosian. And Bogosian making a nice pass to Perreault. Perreault coming in. Trying to make a move around the defense, but can't do it. Now Johnson gives it up to Malkin. Malkin's played a bunch of minutes, but he's knocked off by Spurgeon there. Now Rodriguez gives it up to Strome. He gets the pass from Bogosian. Strome looking to pass it to Bogosian. Can't get it to. And now it's Yanni Gord. Yanni Gord looking to pass it in front of the net. Can't get it to anyone. Now Kessel coming down the wing. Passes it back to Johnson. To Ricola. It's stolen by Duchesne. Now Duchesne coming the other way. It's a 3-on-2. Here's Duchesne with it. Duchesne stops. Takes a shot. Glove saved though by Matt Murray. Probably the good idea of just taking shots on Matt Murray here in overtime. Anything could go in. 1:43 left in the first overtime. Duchesne looking to win the offensive face-off drone draw. This time he does. It's Gustafson to Burns. Burns, could he be the hero? Puck's lying there. Gord. Now Toffoli with it. Toffoli can't get the shot. Gord still has it. Gord gives it to Gustafson. He gives it to Burns. Burns takes a shot. And that one hits the side of the post. Here's Gord with it. Now it's Runhendo. One-on-one with Burns. Runhendo looking to make a pass in front. Gets it to Puck. Oh, I don't even know what happened there. But Jacob Markstrom able to come up with the save. The puck just landed in front of him, and he covered up for it. Couple chances there. Couple posts in this period. Capocacco and Brent Burns. Face off one. Dumoulin. Pedersen. Pedersen gives it away to Riley Smith. And now it's a 2-on-2. Here's Riley Smith coming in. Riley Smith taking a shot. Hits off a skate and goes wide. Puck's just lying there. Henrique has a wide open shot right in the front of Matt Murray's face. And he just missed it, folks. 1 minute and 6 seconds left to go in the first overtime. 2-2 is the score. Who will be the hero here in Game 4? Face off won by Pittsburgh. Here's Simon with it. Simon skating to the red line. Circles around. Now he gets around Henrique. Passes over to McCann. McCann back to Simon. Shot just goes wide of the net. Puck's taken away by Bogosian, but Bogosian gives it away. McCann to Letang. Back to McCann. After reach to McCann. To Simon. Saved there by Markstrom. Spurgeon able to get it out. Here's Riley Smith. Riley Smith looking to make a pass. Right to Anders Lee, who just misses the net. A weak shot though there by Anders Lee. Now McCann. 26 seconds left in overtime. Letang over to Schultz. Schultz getting hit by Spurgeon. And Bogosian coming back the other way. Bogosian outlet pass to Capocacco. Here's Capocacco one-on-one. Shoots. Hits off the body of Letang. Good defensive play there by Letang. Now Hornqvist with 13 seconds. Over to Gunsel. Gunsel's going to get tripped up. And now Oshawa is going to go to the penalty box on a tripping call with 10 seconds left in the first overtime. You hate to see it there. Face off won by Crosby. Letang to Hornqvist. To Letang. Letang shoots. Oh, and that just misses the net. And Oshawa's able to get it out. And that will do it for the first overtime. We will need 2 overtimes at least to find a winner here in Game 4. Shots 47-42. Pittsburgh on the power play. Though to start overtime frame number 2. Face off won by Crosby. Gives it to Letang. To Malkin. Malkin passes back to Kessel, but he goes offside. 1:43 left on the penalty there for Oshawa. Henry can't win the face-off by Crosby. Now Pittsburgh coming in. Passes back to Hornqvist. Hornqvist with a shot. Rebounds there. Another rebound. Oh, and a great save there by Markstrom. Now Gustafsson coming away with it. Gustafsson up to Henry. Henry short-handed. Gets around the defenseman. Looks to make a move. Stops. Tries to make a pass, but can't do it. Now Kessel coming back to Letang. Here's Crosby. Crosby over to Hornqvist. Hornqvist gets it stolen by Brent Burns. Brent Burns outlet pass over to Carl Soderberg. He gets flat in there. And now Letang coming back the other way. Here's Chris Letang making a move, but can't get past Brent Burns. And Burns will just dump it down with 30 seconds left to go on the Pittsburgh power play. Here's Crosby with it. He's got 2 tonight. Malkin over to Hornqvist. Back to Letang. Letang skating. Stopping. Making the move to Crosby. Crosby stops. Pass to Letang. Shoots, and that just goes wide of the net. And that'll do it for the penalty with 2 seconds left, actually. They got it out, but they didn't get it deep down the ice, and then Kessel went offside. Now the penalty is expired. So Pittsburgh can't capitalize, but they have the control of the puck. So it's to Gunsel. Gunsel with a good chance. Saved there by Markstrom. Now Gunsel at the point. Gives it away to Duchesne. Here's Duchesne with it. To Riley Smith. To Duchesne. Duchesne shot. Rebound. Riley Smith was there, but couldn't come with it. Now Smith passing to the point to Borachecki. Borachecki to Bogosian. Bogosian shoots and scores! Zach Bogosian! OT hero. Game 4. Second overtime. And Oshawa ties the series at 2. Wow. What a game. What a finish. Another 3-2 overtime win for Oshawa. They're both wins coming in overtime. Both coming by the score 3-2. It's a great play to get it deep in the zone. And Borachecki to Bogosian, who scores the biggest goal of his career. Let's take another look. Bogosian winding into that one. There might have been a little bit of a screen there at Matt Murray, but it just goes high above the blocker. And Oshawa coming away with the 3-2 double overtime win. Matt Duchesne swimming his way into the net. And that's the Oshawa salute as they come away with the win. Jacob Markstrom, I give him the first star. Even though he gave up 2 goals in the third to Sidney Crosby, he was phenomenal for Oshawa between the pipes. I thought Jared Spurgeon had a great game. Riley Smith was great. There's Sidney Crosby's second goal of the game that tie it at 2 in the third period. Both teams had power plays in the overtime, but here's the game winner, Zach Bogosian. 3-2, the final. Probably give him a third star. Nope, they're going to give Markstrom 44 saves. He was electric between the pipes. What a bounce back for him. He gets the first star of the game. Sidney Crosby, 6 hits, 2 goals. Both goals for Penguins coming from the Sid, the kid. The kid gets the second star. And third star, Riley Smith, a goal and an assist, 1 hit. He is the third star. And then notable mention to Zach Bogosian, who scores his first of the playoffs from Borcheski and Riley Smith. And we have a series, folks. Shots 50-46, 12-14, 14-12 Pittsburgh in overtime. And that is going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for joining us. This was a long game as it took double overtime. But Zach Bogosian with the heroics. And what a way to send it to Game 5. We'll at least play one more here in Pittsburgh, in Oshawa. And it's going to be a very exciting finish. It could go 7. Both series right now. Blues and the Vegas Kings 2-2. Oshawa, Pittsburgh 2-2. Game 5 coming up tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining us. See you next time.